Right. So, why should you eat what tastes good? Now, you might think that is one of the most ridiculous things you've ever heard. And I guess it is, saying it in the 21st century when there is loads of processed things and modified things with added sugar and all that, and added fats to make it taste good. It's been modified to make it taste good. But I'm talking about natural things, like take an apple for example, a apple that hasn't been genetically modified, and a lot of them have. You know, if you go to your supermarket, the chances are you're going to pick up an apple. There's likely going to be some brand, and it's going to likely be genetically modified for taste. And although it's an apple at the end of the day, but it is genetically modified. But if you're in nature and you're in the wild and you find an apple and you eat it, it's going to taste really good because it's you found in the wild, and your body is telling you, this is really nice. That's why apples taste sweet to us. It's why bananas, when they're ripe, taste sweet to us, and they taste nice, and oranges. And it's why loads of fruit taste sweet and nice to eat, because it's our bodies telling us, right, we need to eat more of that. Because our bodies know what's good for us, and our bodies give us the signals to say this is really good. If you found an apple in the wild and you ate it, it would taste really good, because that's like the perfect source of energy for your body, and your body would need that, unless you don't like apples. And if you don't like apples, then your body may not need the stuff in apples. Maybe it needs the stuff in bananas, for example. And also about ripeness, the best time to eat a banana is when it's ripe. Usually, for most people, the best time to eat a banana is when it's ripe. So if you eat a banana when it's ripe, it's gonna, be like taste sweeter because it's got all the good stuff in for you. It's a perfect time to eat all the good stuff. So some people like the bananas when they're green, and that might just mean that your body needs the stuff in when the banana's green. Like, that's your body's asking for that stuff, which because it needs that stuff, and so you should eat it like that. But if you don't like green bananas, then you wait till they're ripe, and then they're going to be the best for your body. It's the same with meats as well. If you don't cook meat, if you leave it out, it's going to just start decaying. You can eat some of it. It might be rotten a bit, and it's going to taste horrible because your body's telling you, "Oh, don't eat that. That's rotten. That is bad for us. Let's not eat that." But if you get a meat, and it doesn't have to be cooked, it could be raw if you just hunted it, or if you cook it, then if it tastes good to you, like it's cooked to perfection, that's when it's going to be the best for your body, because your body is telling you, this is good. Like, people have steaks, and they could have the steak, really well done, or like medium, or like, like rare. And basically, the people that like it like medium, that's what's best for their bodies. Their body's asking for it to be like that. People who like it basically not cooked at all, then their body needs the stuff in that, and it wants to eat that stuff. If you burn something, it's not going to taste good, because our body's saying, well, it's burnt, don't eat it. And as you know, like you should know, burnt stuff is really bad for you. But yeah, don't go around eating cakes and stuff like that, and sweets and chocolate, because they taste good because they've been designed by man to taste good. I'm talking about what has been designed by this earth to taste good. Not by me, not by you, by the earth. Your body is in sync with the earth. The earth gives you something, and your body takes it, but your body knows what to take because it's telling you with your little taste buds, this is nice, this is sugary, Like, people say, don't eat more than 2 portions or 3 portions of fruit a day because it's too high in sugar. That is not something you should be following. That is pathetic, right? Honestly, you could eat 7, 8, 9, 10, even more portions of fruit, and it's got loads of good sugar in. No, it doesn't have the refined sugar. Although the refined sugar can be useful, you know, because it's a quick way to get it, the sugar in your body. It's not as good as fructose that it comes naturally from the fruit. And it's really good sugar for you. Our bodies run on sugar, so saying you shouldn't eat more than 3 portions of fruit a day is like saying don't give your body the energy that it needs, which is ridiculous. It is good sugar. It is really good sugar. It's better than refined sugar. Like, refined sugar has its advantages, but if you could take 10 grams of refined sugar versus an apple, then the apple's just going to be better because it'll have just the better sugar in it. But then the refined sugar becomes useful when you need to get loads of sugar in your body, say before you might be doing a long run, you know. You don't want to be sitting there eating 10 apples to get 150 grams of sugar in your body, you know. You eat some refined sugar, maybe just put it in a coffee or something. Yeah. So eat what tastes good because your body's telling you that it's good for it. I've got a school race soon. Tuesday. I think, I'm not sure exactly what it is. My cousin did it about 8 or 9 years ago, and he says that when he did it, it was the top 16 go through. This is the second round now. But I don't know. I swear someone last year said it was the top 8 go through, but I was injured last year for it, so couldn't do it. I've only done 7 miles a day to hold back for the race. Hopefully I can do the race all good. And I've been wearing this headband recently because it's proper cool and allows us to see. And yeah, I've been walking around school about it and everyone's been like, whoa, new Rambo reboot coming soon, isn't there? I mean, yeah. And there's a new movie, Bird Box, out. I haven't watched it, but obviously I know what it is because everyone's been commenting on it. Blooming Bird Box Challenge. Walk around like this. I was walking down the school corridors the other day like this. I thought it was hilarious. Oh yeah, my history teacher says I would get in the mood for the American West revision. He must have thought I looked like one of the Native Americans with their band on. Yeah, it's been quite funny. Some other things said, can't think on the top of my head. Oh yeah, something about Zulu warriors or something. Yeah. And then some kid came with scissors and tried to cut it off, but he didn't. He was being he's funny, I think, but he can be a bit of a twat sometimes. Well, yeah, I've just done a 3-minute plank. I usually would do more, but because it's a schools race, I don't want to do much more like push-ups and all that. I just did a 3-minute plank, keep that, because I need to work on my core. It's. I used to do it basically every day, which would have been really good, but I've kind of going off it now a bit because I just don't want to keep it so all the time. So yeah, 3-minute plank, that's all I did, but see you.